Good morning and welcome to Bad Hikes. Today is day 184, and if you can't already tell, I'm sick. If you missed yesterday's video, I've got a pretty good cold going on, and nothing out here in the woods helps. So I got 0 to no sleep last night, because when I lay down, you just can't breathe. It's one of those colds. My nose won't stop running. So I'm going to try to enjoy. This is our last full day on trail. I'm going to try to enjoy it as much as possible, but I just don't feel good. And I was talking yesterday, this is just a cold. If I was at home, I'd be fine with, able to take a shower and, normal tissues and soup and access to, carbonated beverages or orange juice or whatever to make my throat feel less awful. So, missing the modern conveniences today, but we're going to enjoy the last full day on trail just as much as humanly possible. Okay, all packed up, and I would just like to show you the current state of my legs and all of the bug bites that I have gotten. I don't even know if you can see all of them. Look. They're all over the place. Oh dear. Okay. Last full day. And we're going to enjoy it. We're going to have a good time, and we're not going to let this stupid cold or mosquitoes ruin it for me. On trail, I just feel like a shell. I'm so sad that I'm sick in my last couple of days on trail. I just, the terrain is so nice, and I wish I could enjoy it. And it's a very beautiful day. But I just feel awful. Imagine if you had a decently bad cold, but you were in the woods and you haven't showered in 5 days, and you don't have access to running water, and then someone says, hey, you have to hike 22 miles. This is insane. I'm just putting one foot in front of the other and doing my best, because the only way out of the 100-mile is through at this point. I've only gone maybe 3 miles, and I'm ever so tired. So we're gonna try to just keep walking, and if I can't make the 22, then we're just gonna have to make it up tomorrow, which is not ideal at all. So we're just gonna keep going. At the top of, we actually have some climbs today. At the top of this next one, we're supposed to have a really good view of Katahdin. So that's nice. There's not a cloud in the sky, so maybe it'll be a little bit clearer than yesterday. Oh, okay, let's walk. Phone footage so I can zoom a little bit, but that is Mount Katahdin. That peak right there. Look at it. They're so close. I'm sitting on a rock, and I still feel like death, but we'll be there soon. Katahdin, why must you tease? It's literally right there. Just as I walk down, I keep getting views of it. Oh, I'm just really bummed that it's gonna be so rainy and gross. We're definitely we've already today's Sunday, so we're gonna get to the park tomorrow on Monday, and we're gonna summit on Tuesday. But Tuesday's thunderstorms and scary and like unsafe. So we basically ruled out Tuesday. Wednesday's still a very high chance of rain. Thursday's a lower chance of rain. But the way Baxter State Park works is you have to like get a camping permit or a parking space. It is so complicated how they have this set up for people to hike Katahdin. And I understand because they're trying to limit the amount of people who go up there every day. But it is so confusing and nothing is clear. Like, Nick has gotten us a parking space for Tuesday and Wednesday. We were not able to get one on Thursday because we're not Maine residents, because Maine residents like can book it way ahead of time. I don't know. And it's unclear whether like does that count as one person? Like one car equates one person can go up, or like if I shove 8 people in a car, can all 8 people go up? Like it's really, really confusing. And their website is not much help. Like I've read it backwards and forwards, and Nick has called, and it's a whole thing. So we're gonna try to get to the ranger station tomorrow and be like, look, how do we do this? And you could not pay me enough money to be a ranger at Baxter State Park because of the way that this is set up. There's got to be all kinds of unhappy people every single day who are planning on summiting and then can't. And it's just extra complicated because like Nick's hiking with me, and then Irish's partner is also going to hike with us. So we're trying to get 2 people who aren't walking there up. Even if you're just walking there, like for thru hikers, you have to get there at like 6 in the morning and like sign up on a sheet to get a space to camp at a particular campsite, but there's only a certain amount of spots. And then like there's no ranger like guarding the list on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays or Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know. Tuesdays of the week they just like put the list up, and it's kind of a free-for-all. It's a mess is what it is. And it's very, very, very annoying. And it's clouding my headspace on this very beautiful day. Ugh. Also, if you can't tell, I can't breathe through my nose. So I'm just like all the way up and down these mountains. I told Irish, I was like, I need to put my head net on. Not because, knock on wood. That was very soft wood, but I knocked on it anyway. The mosquitoes aren't bad today, which is fantastic, but I was like, I'm going to put my head net on. I'm going to because I have to breathe through my mouth, I'm just going to suck in bugs all day long. It's a very stressful end to a very, very long walk. So I put in some music. I'm trying to enjoy this down. I've got 5.5 miles until we stop for lunch. I don't know, folks. I just don't know. I'm gonna get to the top of Mama K one way or another. It's just gonna be really disappointing if it's in the rain. Because it's beautiful today. Why can't this just stay? And it might. Who knows? If I've learned one thing on this hike, it's don't trust any weather app source. Just don't trust the weather at all, ever. Lunch complete. Now we're on a gravel road for 5 seconds. Oh, I'm back into the woods. I will say, I have a mint, and it's making my throat feel 50 million times better. We got these when we were waiting for our food drop. A woman stopped and offered us some mints as trail magic. So thank you so much. I didn't get her name to that woman. You are saving my throat right now. Feels so good. Okay, I'm going to stop talking, rest my voice, and we've got 6 more miles until our next meetup point at a campsite where we're going to decide if we're trying to do this whole 22 or not. Because right now, at the pace we're going, even if we don't stop again for any more breaks, we'd get to camp at 7:30, which is not ideal. because, we're going to have to take a break at some point. So that means realistically we'd get to camp about 8 or after. That's just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can put some pep in our step. But right now, I just got to focus on 6 miles to Rainbow Lake campsite. We're just trekking along past our millionth lake of the day. But look! A-Ball Bridge is 12.8 away! That is unbelievable. Like, I still can't believe that I've seen Katahdin. Like, I don't know when it's going to hit me. Maybe when I touch the sign. But we've come a long way. You and I. Every step of the way. Y'all have been with me. We got a few more steps and we will be there. We made it to the campsite, which was full of people already, and decided that we could go a little further. We're both still not feeling super energized, but enough to get a little closer. I don't know if we're going to make it to our original plan of the shelter. That would mean going up and over rainbow ledges. It's like doing a whole other mountain and going another 8 miles. So we're going to meet up again in 3.6 miles to see if we can make it over the top, or if we just want to stealth somewhere down by the lake if we can find a spot. So that's the current plan. So let's make it to Rainbow Lake. We found a stealth spot. I just set up my tent for the very last time on trail. I'm about to go find a tree for my very last bear hang on trail. We're about to have our very last dinner on trail. So many lasts are happening. Oh, we're in pine forest. Yay. Makes hanging a bear bag super fun. Okay. Last bear hang. Let's do it. Last dinner has to be ramen, of course. And as always, adding a flavor packet of chicken something. Buffalo, not my favorite, but what they had in Monson. So, yay! Last dinner! Dinner done in my tent for the last time on trail. And I've got a really nice view, it'll focus, of the sun going down right from my tent this time. I'm very excited. And we can see the pond through the trees, and you can kind of hear it like lapping up against the shore. So nice, so nice. So I'm going to enjoy my last night in my tent, and hopefully I can actually sleep. I am feeling a little bit better, but I also have just eaten like warm food, so that always helps. So hopefully I'll get some rest, and tomorrow we're gonna get to A-Ball Bridge in the morning. Crazy. And then we're gonna hike to Katahdin Streams campground, where my dad is gonna pick us up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It still hasn't hit me that the time is now. It is here. The weather for Summit Day still looks like absolute trash. So we're just gonna figure out an alternative plan. And a lot of that's probably going to come tomorrow when we go talk to a ranger at the ranger station. So if you want to follow along on my AT journey, make sure to subscribe. I also have an Instagram account, but for now, happy trails.